Football League.
Ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a tough AFC North matchup. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Rodgers was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pass made by Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First down and goal to go.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Austin brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Throwing Rodgers. Just gets rid of this one to the sideline. It is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Jackson now. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A give right up the middle to Henry. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Rodgers to throw. That's out wide to Warren. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long for Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Prime Time. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Again, it's Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. Jackson up top again. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Steelers 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From 31, here is 2nd and 4. On the ground, Gainwell. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Steelers first down.
To throw is Rodgers. Into space at the 45.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wow,
Gotta be fucking kidding me. That's absolute unfucking acceptable.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
319. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Steelers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. Crazy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven 1st down.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and lived to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll run it with Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The
Steelers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the scramble. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking in zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll bring up second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. What a try. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers first down. 319. First and 10 at the
Rodgers now. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
First and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
258. Again, it's Rodgers. Working free downfield, it's Thielen. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Gain of 25 more yards. That's good for us.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Henry. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Offside. Defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll fling this out wide to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Third and goal for Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this third-quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers.
Rodgers on 1st down. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Deanna Benton there for the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Jackson on the move. He's going to keep it himself. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Defense. Still 2nd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run rate, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Sit hot!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. That is Kyle Duggar in from his safety spot to record the sack. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
This down to Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Gainwell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 41, here's second and 6. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It'll be third. They need 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
The Steelers. 88. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Third and long.
Third and 12.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one down the field, but lined up
those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. And the Raven first down.
This is Henry. Finds room inside the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's out wide to Warren. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.